Hey guys, thanks for coming to the channel. The 2021 Ford Bronco and data privacy issues are it's important to know. It's very important to know because it makes you a conscientious driver. It makes you conscientious of your driving habits. It makes you conscientious of the data that you possess and how the car is reading that data. This video is dedicated to that. And of course, this is the owner's manual, so it comes from a really, really good source. And yes, I will update it and do whatever I have to do to keep that content coming. Enjoy the video, folks. Data privacy is so important, and Ford doesn't want you to connect devices to your vehicle. It says, do not connect wireless plug-in devices to the data link connector. Unauthorized third parties could gain access to your vehicle data and impair the performance and safety-related systems. Only allow repair facilities that follow our service and repair instructions to connect their equipment to the vehicle link connector. And now the link connector was usually by your left foot, not by your left knee. That's where the link connector is usually located at. Now, Ford doesn't want you to connect anything to it. We respect the privacy and are committed to protecting it. The information contained in the manual was correct at the time of publication, but as technology rapidly changed, we recommend that you visit the local Ford website for the latest information. So your vehicle has electronic control units that have data recording functionality and the ability to permanently or temporarily store data. This data could include information on the condition and status of your vehicle maintenance requirements, events and malfunctions. The type of data that can be recorded are described in this section. Some of the data recorded is stored in the event logs or error logs. Now, error logs are reset following the service or repair. We may provide information in response to requests from law enforcement, other government authorities, and third parties acting with lawful authority or through a legal process. Such information could be used by them in legal proceedings. Data recorded includes, for example, but let's go back to what it said, legal proceeding, which means that they could take it to court and use it against you when you're reckless driving. This can show as evidence. And they're letting you know in the manual that they can do that. Now, data recorded includes, for example, operating states of system components, for example, fuel level, tire pressure, battery charge level. Now, vehicle and component status, for example, wheel speed, deceleration, lateral acceleration, seatbelt status. Are you wearing your seatbelt? Events or errors as essential systems, for example, headlamps and brakes. System responses to driving situations, for example, airbag deployment, stability control, environmental conditions, for example, temperature. Now, some of this data, when used in combination with other information, for example, on accident report, damage to the vehicle, or eyewitness statements, could be associated with a specific person. Now, service that we provide. If you use our services, we collect and use data, for example, account information, vehicle location, driving characteristics that could identify you. We transmit this data through a dedicated protected connection. We only collect and use data to enable your use of our services to which you have subscribed with your consent or where permitted by law. For additional information, see the terms and conditions of the services to which you have subscribed. For additional information about our privacy policy, refer to your local Ford website. Now, services that third party provide. We recommend you review the terms and conditions and the data privacy information for any service equipped with your vehicle or to which you subscribe. We take no responsibility for services that third parties provide. Service data. Service data in your vehicle are capable of collecting and storing diagnostic information about your vehicle. This potentiality includes information about the performance and status of various systems and modules in the vehicle, such as engine, throttle, steering, brake systems, in order to properly diagnose and service your vehicle. Ford Motor Company, Ford of Canada, in services and repair facilities, may access and share among them vehicle diagnostic information receiving through a direct connection to which your vehicle is diagnosing or services your vehicle. Ford Motor Company and Ford of Canada may, where permitted by law, use vehicle diagnostic information for vehicle improvement, or which other information we may have about you. For example, your contact information to offer you products or services that may interest you. Data may be provided to our service providers, such as part suppliers, that may help diagnose malfunctions, who are similarly obligated to protect data. We retain this data only as long as necessary to perform these functions or to comply with the law. We may provide information where it requires in response to official requests to law enforcement, other government authorities, or third parties acting with lawful authority of the court. And such information may be used in legal proceedings. If you guys can remember, Tiger Woods, when he had a crash in his Genesis that he was loaned to him by Genesis when he was at a golf tournament, they took the box out and learned a lot of things about the car, but they didn't charge him now. But let's get back to this owner's manual. So for U.S. only, if equipped, if you choose to use connected apps and services, you consent that certain diagnostic information may also be accessed electronically by Ford Motor Company and Ford authorized service facilities, and that the diagnostic information may be used to provide services to you, personalizing your experiences, troubleshoot, and to improve product and services and offer you products and services that may interest you. We're permitted by law for Canada only. For other information, please review the Ford Canada. So basically, I don't want to keep going through the jibby, but the jibby is good. I like the service data, but you understand the whole gist of service data and that everything can be recorded and for lawful purposes and everything else. But now let's get to event data. Now, the vehicle is equipped with an event data recorder. The main purpose of the event data is to record in certain crash or near crash-like situations, such as an airbag deployment or hitting a road obstacle. This data will assist in understanding how vehicle systems perform. The event data recorder is designed to record data related to the vehicle dynamics and safety systems for a short period of time, typically 30 seconds or less. The event recorder is in this vehicle is designed to record such data as how various systems in your vehicle were operating, whether or not the driver and the passenger seatbelts were buckled or fastened, how far the driver was depressing the accelerator or the brake pedal, how fast the vehicle was traveling, where the driver was positioning the steering wheel. The data can help provide a better understanding of the circumstances to which the crash or injuries occur. Boy, this gives us a deep understanding, and I can't, I'm like, let's dig in farther. This is basically the data policy and the data part of the manual. We're almost done, folks, so just hang in there with me. Now, event data recorder is by your vehicle. If a non-trivial crash situation occurs, no data is recorded by the event data recorder. Under normal driving conditions, and no personal data information, for example, name, gender, age, crash location, is recorded. However, parties such as law enforcement could combine the event data recorder data with the type of personally identifying data routinely acquired during a crash investigation. To read data recorded by the event data recorder, special equipment is required, and access to the vehicle of event data recorder is needed. In addition to vehicle manufacturer, other parties such as law enforcement that have such special equipment can read the information if they have access to the vehicle or the event data recorder. Setting data. Now, your vehicle has electronic control units that have the ability to store data based on your personalized setting. The data is stored locally in the vehicle or on devices that you connect to it. For example, the USB drive, a digital music player. You can delete some of this data and also choose whether to share it through the services to which you subscribe. That is very, very interesting. Have the ability to store data based on your personalized setting. So they can go into your apps such as Pandora or Spotify or whatever you have for music. It can go through there. It can go through and actually learn about you. So once you connect your phone, hey, all that information is open game. Comfort and convenience data. Data recorders include, for example, seat and steering wheel position, climate control settings, radio presets, entertainment data. Data recorder includes the examples of music videos, album arts, contact and corresponding addresses, navigation destinations. Now, connected vehicle data. The modem has a SIM, The modem is enabled in your vehicle is built and periodically sends messages to stay connected to the cell phone network. Receive an automatic software update, send vehicle related information to us. For example, diagnostic information. These messages could include information that identify your vehicle, the SIM and the electronic serial number of the modem. Cell phone network service providers could have access to the additional information. For example, cell phone network tower identification. For additional information, check out the FordConnected.com. The modem continues to send this information unless you disable the modem or stop the modem from sharing vehicle data by changing the modem setting. See connected vehicle, page 409 in the manual. We'll look at that at a later time. We'll check that out in a minute. The service can be unavailable or interrupted for a number of reasons. For example, environmental, topographical conditions, and data plan coverage. To find out more, go back to FordConnected.com, of course. Now we're going to go back far. Mobile device data. If you connect a mobile device to your vehicle, you can display data from your device on a touch screen, for example, music, album art, whatever have you. Now, see app requirements. Now, the mobile app's functions operate by your connected device sending data to us in the United States. The data is encrypted and includes, for example, the vehicle identification number, your vehicle, the sync module serial number, odometer, enable apps, usage statistics, debugging information. We retain it only as long as necessary to provide the service to troubleshoot for continuous improvement and offer you products and services that may interest you according to your preference and where allowed by law. See, this is a big money making. I mean, if you ever heard the recent news about even Ford, how they hired a new person from another company that came over to actually set up these new devices, or what must I say, new subscriber services, so that they can actually bill you, actually provide you these services to your car and enable certain things such as automatic, let's say automatic bright lights for them to go on and go off when they see another vehicle coming. That's like a feature that they can enable and disable if you don't pay the subscription fee. So Ford is really jumping on the game, and they're really going to be offering subscriber service and adding features to the vehicles in the future. They have a big game plan for this, and it's coming, folks, so be prepared. Now, you connect a cell phone to the system creates a profile that links to that cell phone. The cell phone profile enables more mobile features and efficient operation. The profile contains, for example, data from your phone book, read and unread text messages, call history, including history of calls when your cell phone was not connected to the system. If you connect a media device and the system creates a retained media device index of supported media content, the system also records a short diagnostic log of the appropriate 10 minutes of all the recent system activity. The cell phone profile media device index and the diagnostic log remains in your vehicle unless you delete them, and are generally accessible only in your vehicle when you connect your cell phone or media device. If you no longer plan to use the system or your vehicle, we recommend you use the master reset function to erase the stored information. Performing a master reset. We'll go over that too on page 444. We got a lot to talk about. Now, this is emergency call system data. Now, when the emergency call system is active, it may disclose the emergency services that your vehicle has been in a crash involving the deployment of an airbag activation, fuel pump shutoff. Certain versions of updates of the emergency call system may also be capable of electronically or verbally disclosing to emergency services operation your vehicle location or other details about your vehicle, or assist you in a crash in emergency services operation. Appropriate emergency services will come to get them to come. If you don't want to disclose the information, do not activate the emergency call system. Plain and simple. You cannot deactivate emergency call systems that are required by law. And that is the end as far as the data privacy with the Ford Bronco. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Much love. This is Bruce from AO Automotive Reviews, encouraging you to subscribe, to like, and to continue watching these videos. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to putting out a lot more great content. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Much love.